Hello, y'all. Can you all hear me now? Good old audio problems. I love Microsoft. Okay, so I actually said quite a little bit there and realized there wasn't anything going on. So we're here in Red Dead Redemption 2 online to show you guys just the beauty of this world if you don't own it yet. But a lot of people have been asking what's going on with the Freeman, what's going on with the upcoming changes in the hub, what's happening with the holidays, SOT updates, the new games that have dropped, and I'm just here to go ahead and kind of fill everybody in just real quickly, short and sweet. Now, first off, let's talk about how we're handling new games. Red Dead Redemption 2 Online is, of course, out. It's in its beta form, and it is actually quite a bit of fun. It's definitely a beautiful world, definitely enjoyable, and there is a lot of great ways for the Freemen to dominate. Over the weekend, myself and a couple Freemen got together, had a 7-man posse, and we played a lot of the kind of team deathmatch games. And we were able to control the server. It was absolutely a lot of fun. We're going to continue doing that, and as the beta progresses into a more proper online, we're going to actually start moving towards events. So that's Red Dead Redemption. Fallout 76. A lot of questions about Fallout 76. Fallout 76, we don't have anything scheduled in it. A lot of individuals are upset for different reasons. I personally have my own opinion on Fallout 76. And we don't have anything really set there to do. However, if, say, you only have Fallout 76 and you don't have Red Dead Redemption 2 online, you'd like to see events there, let us know. We'll go ahead and push for those. We'll start working on those with the network. Last but not least, Sea of Thieves. There was a major update in Sea of Thieves last week that has definitely made the game more enjoyable. It brings a breath back to it. However, it is still just a small breath. I do plan to do more and more events associated with SOT, since there is a drive for it, and a lot of Freemen still feel close to home at SOT and really see it as where the Freemen got started, which it did, of course, but it still holds a special place in a lot of our hearts, and they'd like to see more server dominations. We're going to be trying to do those events. I have to let you all know, understand this, the current officers inside the Freemen are all support officers other than myself. Active officers are individuals that are supposed to be hosting events. They are typically belong to a fleet. And while the Freemen are in the stage of not having an active fleet, that means there's technically only one active officer, or one officer that is obligated to do anything per the Constitution. And that's myself. Now, I'm trying all that I can, and I'm trying to push as much as I can, and I'm trying to be here as much as I can. But that is a lot of work on one individual. And that's a lot of events, especially with the holidays. This past Saturday, I did try to host server domination. I got some help from other older active officers from the SOT fleet. It was a lot of fun, but mind you that on that day, I actually had family in my house as well. So I was struggling to balance real life and the Freemen. So during these holiday seasons, it's going to be rough. I asked everybody just kind of keep that in mind, especially for our friends and Freemen that are overseas and you're not used to the American holiday seasons. Typically, almost honestly, for a lot of us, the entire month of December is typically crammed with family-based events. So please keep that in mind. That being said, let's go ahead and talk about the biggest thing that's changing and dropped tonight is Freeman Fantasia. I've had a big desire, and I know that a lot of it had called for something that the Freemen can do together. 100% together, just like we used to do. Everybody used to show up for server domination Saturdays. Everybody tried to make it to Skull Ball. Well, we haven't had any of those in a long, long time. So we're looking for something that we can all get together and do together. That is Freeman Fantasia. It will be happening tonight in the pub on Discord. It's super simple. You honestly don't need to know any of the rules. You don't need to know anything about it. Just show up and you can play. Now, if you go ahead and take a look on the information hub, you will see just a basic, about 2 minutes worth of reading of information that will help you understand it a little bit better. But again, it's absolutely not necessary. It is just something that all the Freemen are getting together and enjoying together. It's time with your fellow members of the community, us having good old laughs, maybe having a drink. I know myself, I'll be having a drink, and we'll be changing it up very often. Godfather Nova, on last broadcast, the Father of the Five, promised that he would be doing a session as Dungeon Master. He would be running a Pirates game. So we will see that coming, and I'm excited to participate in that, and I hope all of you will join us. But, yes you did, Novagoth, we got it on recording. Everybody can come. I'll try to make these as often as possible, but for right now, they are set in stone every single Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Freeman Fantasia. Even if you didn't play the week before, show up. If you're not going to be able to play next week, show up. Don't worry about it. Don't think too hard about it. Just come, join us, and have fun. Now, a lot of questions have also come out about Freeman Minecraft Adventure. That next adventure is currently scheduled for hopefully this Saturday. Now, before this Saturday, probably on Friday, I'm hoping to have what I'm calling open house or open server. What'll happen is everybody interested in the Freeman Minecraft Adventure, the city of Nassau, you will be allowed into the city of Nassau. There's not going to be any NPCs there, so there's not going to be much for you to interact with, but you'll get to go around the city, look for different things, check out all the work that's been done, and of course, inside the city is hidden, as you know, Novagoth's Golden Skull. If you can find Novagoth's Skull that is hidden in Nassau on the Freeman Minecraft Adventure, you will earn a large chunk of gold and a crap ton of currency and XP. So if you're interested in becoming an adventurer, this would definitely give your character a helping boost. So I highly recommend, if you're interested, stop by, come check it out. Now, the big news that I know that a lot of you came here to see, the big prize giveaway. Now, I don't know if you all noticed, but hidden in the waterfall back there is Head Counselor Sloth. He's back there just creeping around, and I think he's trying to shoot me, but luckily friendly fire is off at the moment. Sloth has decided to give something amazing to the Freeman. He actually has game codes. That's right, he has the ability to hand out these codes. These are on stream, of course, so these are for our PC people, and these are games that he is giving away, and that is going to be a big sentiment that we're going to start in the Freeman. It was suggested a long time ago that we give away some things to people, and we just never got behind it, and now we're finally getting behind it. Understand that it's very difficult to give to both Microsoft and the Xbox community and the PC community, so we're going to kind of take turns. Now, if you're going for an Xbox prize and you're a PC player and you win the prize, don't worry about it. You can always give it to somebody that you deem worthy. So it's still open for everyone to compete, and I hope you all will. This week, or for actually 2 weeks here, we'll be doing a PC game that's being given away thanks to Head Counselor Sloth. 2 weeks, I'll be coming back to you with a new challenge, and I'm going to be giving away an Xbox-based award. So don't worry about what it is. They're all supposed to be surprises. And of course, Head Counselor Sloth, he will probably be announcing in the announcements that if you watch this broadcast, you'll learn how to win the game and the game's name in question that's up for grabs. So here is the challenge. You need to be sending to GSO JennBane, who is in charge of our website and regulating this information. You are going to be sending her your best Freeman's Tale of the Tavern. It's a start on the Freeman Minecraft Adventure. It doesn't matter what game this particular event happened in. Sea of Thieves, Fallout 76, Red Dead Redemption, whatever game you've played with Freeman before. You're going to talk about the best adventure, the most crazy battle you've ever won, the most luckiest thing that ever happened. Whatever you think, whenever we say tell us a story, what interesting Freeman story comes to your mind, that's what we want to hear. We want everybody to please make sure we are not asking you to write 16 pages. Do not send that. just send a paragraph of basically your story, what you think's absolutely important. It's supposed to be your most memorable Freeman memory. For me, one of my most memorable Freeman memories was actually how I met Captain Shiny TARDIS. I met Captain Shiny TARDIS out on the seas of SOT, and of course, as you all know, she eventually became Pirate Lord and is now retired. But when I first met her, I met her when I was with the Founding Fathers. We met her fighting over a skull fort when we all thought they were super important, and we chased each other for 3 hours. It was an absolutely phenomenal time, and one of my favorite stories to tell. It's also one of my second favorite stories to tell is Lord Drycan, and how he's the best deckhand. But I won't get into that now. By all means, ask me that another time. But that's what we want to hear. We want to hear your best Freeman stories, your most memorable Freeman stories. So go ahead, type up that submission, send it over to GSO JennBane in direct messaging, and we'll compile it all together. The same with the screenshot challenge. Once we've received all the stories in 2 weeks, I will take the time to sit down, look at them all, pick my top 3 favorites, and then we will let you all vote for the actual winner out of those 3 favorites. So, that is your challenge. That is your King's Challenge. Get out there, start typing, start remembering those cool times that you had on Sea of Thieves or Red Dead Redemption 2 or Fallout 76, or maybe it just happened in Discord. It really doesn't matter. It's just what you think of when you think about your favorite Freeman memory. Now, hopefully, we'll be making many, many more. With that being said, I'm bringing Behind the Thrones to an end, as I did not want this to be a long thing. I hope to see you all very soon in Freeman Fantasia, and I hope to see you again next week at Fathers of 5. We're the Freemen of Nassau. We gamed together, we died.